Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2. We're on the Normandy, we're going to do some talking to people.
Shepard, how can I help?
How's it going, Martin?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Not at the moment. Think I've unlocked collector interest in humans. Wait, no. Only one heart. Krogan have two. Scratch that. Anything else?
Wow, Krogan are Time Lords.
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Okay, Martin doesn't have a lot to say. Jacob probably also doesn't have a lot to say, but we'll talk to him anyway. Hey, Jacob.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Later, Jacob. Oh, there's a table there. Oops, wrong way. Let's go. Go, go, go. Enemy is everywhere. I will destroy you. I'm just saying this because...
So, Hadley, how you gonna spend your next furlough?
You really think we'll have another shore leave?
Of course. Shepard's forming the best team this galaxy has ever seen. We're gonna kick some ass.
I'm sure you're right, Matthews.
Always nice to check in on the random crew members. Yo, Joker. Oh. Close the shutter control. Wow. Oh, that's cool.
Ever think we'd be working for the bad guys?
Ah, now that's interesting. Do you remember how I mentioned in Mass Effect 1 how there were no windows in the
I
cockpit
thought my
of the
mom was bad with
Normandy?
the backseat driving.
Well, there are windows now. In Mass Effect 1, the Normandy's cockpit just had monitors everywhere.
Man, what I wouldn't give to go planetside. Wading through muck, getting shot in the face. Yeah, that is the life. Commander.
I assume everything's going well up here?
It was until the thing started questioning my every move. It won't let anything slide.
You were deliberately falsifying maintenance reports, Mr. Moreau.
Not falsifying, tweaking. I always round up on task times. It makes us look good when we come in under.
Harmless self-promotion. Edie can ease off on that.
Very well, Shepard.
Yeah, go pout. I win.
Joker.
Right, no hard feelings. Good game.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Huh, okay, so he doesn't have anything sarcastic to say about the Krogan we just picked up. Everybody's cool. They are down with the clown. Okay, he's hardly a clown, but, you know, words.
Is it true we have a pod containing a baby Krogan down in the cargo hold?
Not a baby. He's a full-grown super soldier ready for combat.
Please be careful if you decide to birth him. His personality is completely unknown. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
How's everybody?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Okay, later.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything. No messages for you, Commander.
Oh. Oh. And Shepard walks away dejectedly. Nobody wants to talk to her. Oh. Oh, I'm Shepard. Right, okay. Let's check on these crew members. How's your family doing? Oh, fine! Nobody wants to talk to me. Well, I'm going to go over here in the port observation deck and talk to Kasumi. Kasumi wants to talk to me.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all.
How do you?
I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change.
Yeah, well... Ha! Ha 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 ha. Let's have a look at some of these things.
That painting has a special place in my heart. An art collector hired me to steal it. When I got there, the painting was gone. On the way out, I saw it being hauled off by another thief. I chased him down, tackled him, and took the painting. That's how KG and I met. We never did turn it into our employers.
Okay. I wonder if this is a piece of concept art for a Mass Effect game. Huh, a rose.
The red rose. That used to be my calling card when I first started out. In place of whatever I took, I left a single red rose. It wasn't until I met KG that I realized how silly it was. He had a way of making you realize when you were just being sentimental.
It is kind of a sentimental calling card. Although, it does make you kind of like Tuxedo Mask.
I stole that on a dare, believe it or not. There was a big museum show coming to Ilium. Artifacts from Earth going on tour. Very high security. KG dared me to steal this. So I broke in, hacked the security, put a few guards to sleep, and replaced the piece with a worthless duplicate. They never knew the difference. My first museum job. Nowhere near the last.
Oh man, I can't read what it says. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. It must be a reference to something.
That's my favorite piece. Painted for me by a child prodigy from Elysium. She was the cutest thing. She was kidnapped by slavers who hoped to sell her on Omega. I wasn't about to let that happen. I set up an ID as a buyer's rep to get a special tour of the slaver's vessel. Once aboard, I freed the girl and smuggled her off the ship. She painted that for me on the way home. I'll never forget how it felt to watch her work.
Huh. Well, Kasumi's not all bad. That's a cute little bed. Very small bed. I think even I'd be kind of uncomfortable in a bed that small.
Don't laugh, I like those books. Romance novels, crime novels, the classics. There's something about the feel of actual paper in your hands, their musty smell. It's relaxing. KG used to find books for me while on the job. Some of these are more valuable than the objects he was hired to steal.
Heh. Couldn't agree more with that. I love books. I'm a definite book person. But seriously, that bed is tiny. Even I would have trouble sleeping in that. I'm 5'1". Wonder how tall Kasumi is. Kind of... Ooh. Booze. Yes. So we got a blue drink. Now we can drink the blue drink on its own, or we can mix it with the red drink to make dangerous pink drink. Oh yeah, let's do this. Whoa. Kasumi, I've told you this before, but you're really, really pretty.
Mess Sergeant Gardner might just be an evil genius. Emphasis on the evil. People think he's a bad cook on purpose, like he's trying to teach them a lesson. I think his ramen is okay, but it's really hard to ruin ramen.
Yeah, shows what you know, pretty lady. You can ruin ramen in plenty of ways. Whoa. Man, that drunkenness wore off quickly. Yeah, I'm no longer drunk. I guess that's what we get for having all these cybernetic implants. Let's go and talk to Miranda while we're drunk. Hey Miranda, I really like your pants.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
Nobody wants to talk to
Of course,
drunk
Commander.
Shepard. No. Let's give this guy some
Commander,
rations.
those provisions you provided were perfect. I owe you. I've already thrown together some of my calamari gumbo. Here, try a bite.
Okay, I'm going to pretend that Shepard likes things with tentacles. I can't stand the idea of eating anything that has tentacles. Oh.
Truth told, it's based on an Asari recipe. Seems a little cannibalistic to me with their tentacle heads and all, but they ain't no good grub. Anyway, thanks again. You really came through.
Why is it cannibalistic because they have tentacles on their heads? That's like saying that humans eating something that has hair on its head is cannibalistic. And that accounts for a lot of things we eat, like cows.
Shepard, need me for something?
How's it going, Garrus?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Way calibration.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
I have to admit, the Garrus being in the middle of some calibrations becomes a meme.
There's something different with tonight's meal. Seems like you put in more food and less ass.
Yeah, keep talking.
Yeah, Garrus, because you spend a large part of the game going to talk to him and him saying nothing but that he's in the middle of some calibrations, has led to the meme that Garrus's favourite activity is calibrating things, which will be referenced mercilessly in Mass Effect 3. How's it going, dude?
Back for another lesson. So you knew Archangel from before. Interesting. Knew a lot of men taking jobs to kill the son of a bitch. I never saw the point. You know, I wanted the same thing. A whole lot of mercs dead. Hell of a sniper, though. And he kept himself alive with all the mercs in Omega after him. That ain't easy.
Yep, Garrus is awesome. We can all agree on that. How are Ken and Gabby getting on?
I just heard. The Collectors hit the Ferris Fields colony. Everyone's gone.
Shit! We're going to make those dirty buggers pay.
Damn straight we are, dirty buggers. You know, people keep thinking... I know he's Scottish, but people keep thinking I'm Welsh. It's quite funny, actually. I'm not Welsh, by the way.
The subject is stable, Shepard. Integration with onboard systems was seamless.
Huh. Okay.
Can he see anything in there? Does he know where he is?
Unlikely. Current neural patterns indicate minimal cognition.
Okay.
Barring ship-wide power loss, the nutrients in the tank could sustain him for over a year.
Wow. Huh.
Any idea how dangerous this guy is?
He is a Krogan, Shepard. If you were asking whether he is actively hostile, I don't have the necessary data to answer. Okeer's technology could impart data, not methods of thinking. The subject may know of his views, but would not necessarily share them.
What can you tell me about this guy? Anything unusual?
The subject is an exceptional example of the Krogan species, with fully formed primary, secondary, and tertiary organs where applicable. No defects of any kind, aside from the genetic markers of the genophage present in all Krogan. I cannot judge mental functioning.
Okay, let's just keep it sealed for a moment.
I'm leaving it the way it is. Make sure nobody tampers with it.
Of course, Shepard.
Okay, let's just check my squad points. I've got some squad points. We're getting a little way up with our Paragon points. And let's get Shockwave and Throw. They're going to be useful next mission. They're not going to be useful now, I just wanted to check.
The subject is stable, Shepard. Integration with onboard systems was seamless.
Let's get ourselves a Krogan.
Stand by. I'm gonna open the tank and let him out.
Cerberus protocol is very clear regarding untested alien technology.
He's either a powerful addition to the crew or a time bomb. I'd rather deal with it now.
Very well, Shepard. The controls are online. The switch and consequences are yours.
Let's do this.
Human, female. Before you die, I need a name.
Uh-huh.
I'm Commander Shepard, and I don't take threats lightly. I suggest you relax.
Not your name. Mine. I'm trained. I know things. But the tank, Okeer couldn't implant connection. His words are hollow. Warlord, Legacy, Grunt. Grunt was among the last. It has no meaning. It'll do. I am Grunt. If you are worthy of your command, prove your strength and try to destroy me.
You wouldn't prefer Okeer or Legacy?
It's short. Matches the training in my blood. The other words are big things I don't feel. Maybe they fit your mouth better. I feel nothing for Okir's clan or his enemies. I'll do what I'm bred to do. Fight and determine the strongest. But his imprint has failed. Without a reason that's mine, one fight is as good as any other. Might as well start with you.
I have a good ship and a strong crew. A strong clan. You'd make it stronger.
If you're weak and choose weak enemies, I'll have to kill you.
Our enemies are worthy. No doubt about that.
That's acceptable. I'll fight for you.
I'm glad you saw reason.
Offer one hand, but arm the other. Wise shepherd. If I find a clan, if I find what I want, I will be honored to eventually pit them against you.
Eep. Hey, Grunt.
Shepherd.
How's it going?
Anything in your tank imprints that can make use of the resources we found?
Might have something I could put together. Don't know how useful it will be.
Let's see. Maybe prototypes? No? The Krogan shotgun. We need some more platinum for it. But it gives Grunt a really good shotgun. We'll pick that up before we go on the next mission. I'll grind some. I
should keep this crap around? Don't let it pile up. I live down here.
Okay, I'll get it as
What are
soon
your
as I've got
thoughts
the
about our
materials.
mission?
I fight. Doesn't matter who for.
Okay.
Did Okir give you any imprints about the collectors?
I see blurry ships, guesswork about strength. Nothing to help pick a weak spot and tear. Okir spent all his time on old hatreds. Whatever he had, it was used up when he made me.
Okay.
What do you think about the crew?
Good bunch if they stay out of my way. Dead bunch if they don't. Train them good if you want to take on collectors. Some of these aliens are too smooth.
Just checking in. Making sure you're acclimatizing.
Humans talk too much. Like the tank. Come back later.
That's all for now.
Shepherd.
Okay, so that's our new team member. That is Grunt. He's pretty cool. Whoa, big cargo bay. Yeah, we can't go down there. At least not in this game. Right, we need to go to the captain's cabin and feed our fish. Feed the fish, feed the fish. Don't forget to feed the fish. Oh, and also see our space hamster. We are all heroes. You and Bo and I. Hamsters and rangers everywhere. Rejoice! Alright, so, time to pick an outfit. Now, let's leave the casual appearance for now. I don't think we picked up any new... No, we didn't, because we were just on a mission. We weren't, like, out and about. Ooh, purple. Purple. I like... Whoa, that's quite striking. Huh. We've done red before, though. Ooh, shiny gold. Now next we're going to get the convict, I believe. I do like that shiny purplish blue. And also that purple. Oh, so many pretty colours. Whoa, yellow. Kind of Imperial fists from Warhammer 40k. Let's see, what colours can we have with... Whoa, green. What's yellow? Yellow and... Let's see... The green would probably look good. Metallic green. Ooh! And tint 2. I'll change to a nice orangey colour, yeah? Sort of to carry on the Warhammer 40k theme. Now I kind of look like a striking scorpion. I totally had some striking scorpions in my Elder army. They were cool. Alright, so I think with that, probably time to end this episode. So next time we're going to go and get this convict, whoever that is. So I'll see
Commander,
you...
you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Already? Right, I'll just check messages then. Unread messages. Encrypted transmission from Elusive Man. Shepard, I see you've awakened Okir's Krogan. A dangerous decision, but you've got free rein on this operation. If you're certain he'll be a useful member of the team, you've got my support. We need every weapon we can get in this battle. If this Grunt proves unreliable and has to be put down, don't lose the body. He's based at least partially on collector technology and could offer useful genetic data. But again, you are in charge. Okay. Oh yeah, we need to get that Krogan shotgun. Yeah, but for now, it's time to end the episode, so I hope you'll join us next time for more Let's Play Mass Effect 2.